I'm going to show you how to add color to your image by using the paint bucket. The first thing I want to decide when I'm getting ready to use my paint bucket is what color I want to use. The easiest way to choose color is to just double click on your little color palette in your toolbox. Once I've double clicked, I can slide these sliders anywhere I want along this little rainbow, and I can choose any color from this group to be my new color. If I hit OK, it's automatically going to change it in the foreground color. So that's the easiest way to change color. Just double click, select the color you want, and then hit OK. If I wanted to choose a color that was in my image already, like this teal color, I would actually use something called the color picker. So I'm going to click on this little eyedropper tool. It's the color picker. I'm going to click on my layer that has my person, and I'm actually going to click anywhere in that color. Automatically, it's taking a sample of this color and it's making it my new foreground color. Okay, so I'm going to say that I want to use this kind of light blue or teal color as the color to put into my patterns. So now that I have it selected, I'm going to click on my paint bucket. If you can't find your paint bucket, if it's not just showing up in your toolbox, it's underneath your gradient tool. So you're going to right click, you're going to choose paint bucket. The last thing I need to do before I start to apply that color is make sure that everything is all in the same layer. I don't need to merge my person because my person is not part of my background. All of the lines are joined together, they all go all the way outside of my canvas, so this is the only thing on mine that needs to be joined. If your lines didn't connect underneath your person, so let's say you drew the arrow but you didn't draw it all the way under, you would have to merge your person layer as well. Alright, so I am going to click on any of my visible layers here. I've made my person hidden, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit merge visible. So now all of my patterns and all of my background are on one layer. I can bring the person back if I want to. Alright, so I'm clicked on my background layer. I'm going to click on my paint bucket, and now if I click inside, I can fill any of these lines with the color that I chose. Sometimes it's helpful to zoom in using your navigator so you can get all of the small parts. If I were to click in my black, it would do the same thing. It would select everything that was the same color and was touching and would make it that solid color. If I were to click on another arrow that didn't have any pattern, it would fill it in. So as you can see, the paint bucket is going to fill in areas that are either all the same color or transparent with the color that you chose in your little color palette.